Okay, so today we're going to look at all the different ways that you can pause updates or you can stop Windows updates from coming through to Windows 11. We know sometimes these updates can be annoying. They may not work. They may cause problems with your system. You may have various reasons for not needing those updates. So we're going to look at all the ways you can stop Windows updates from coming through in this video. So stick around. All the details coming up shortly. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So as I say, we're going to look at ways that you can stop Windows from updating your system. Some people just don't like change. Others may find that an update is actually blocking something or causing a problem somewhere and you don't want that update coming through. You might only want to block updates temporarily until Microsoft fix things. In most cases, I would state do not fully block updates because these updates do provide you with security. They also provide you with system updates so that you get the latest features, but mainly it's about the security. By not updating your system, you could leave holes in your system, which means it's much easier for hackers to get in, and don't rely on your antivirus alone to protect you. The firewall and antivirus do a great job, but they do often work in combination with Microsoft, and obviously they just assume that you've got all the latest updates, that your system's fully patched. So in some cases they might not help block any hackers from getting in your system if your system isn't fully up to date with the Windows updates. Well, enough of me rambling. Let's get on with this. So the first thing you can do is, if we just go into settings, go into updates. Now, easy one to do here, you can pause updates. So if, say for instance, there's an update that's coming through that's causing a problem with your system and Microsoft are scheduled to fix this update and you want to pause your updates for a little while, then what you can do is you can go into updates and click on this drop down and you can pause for up to 5 weeks. Now, if Microsoft still haven't fixed the update or you still don't want the update after 5 weeks, then make sure that you come back to this screen before the 5 weeks are up and then repause the updates again for another few weeks. Another neat little trick requires you to go into settings as well. Go into network and internet once you're in settings, and then go into Wi-Fi if you're on Wi-Fi, or Ethernet if you're connected with an Ethernet cable. Now, I'm only connected by an Ethernet cable, so I haven't got Wi-Fi there. So I click on Ethernet and there is an option here that says metered connection. Now, if you turn metered connection on and then go down to Windows updates and then check for updates, it will check to see if there are any updates, but when it finds the updates, it will ask you whether or not you want to install them and give you the option to install them manually. So you can install some updates, but not others. Now, be warned, if you have got this turned on, some other Microsoft apps might not update and some non-Microsoft apps might not update either. Certainly Office 365, I don't believe will update when you're on a metered connection. Now, you might be thinking, what is this metered connection? Well, what it basically is if you're on a connection which has got, say, limited usage, say if you're using your mobile phone connection, you're tethering from your mobile phone or cell phone if you're American, then you probably only have a limited amount of data that you pay for each month, and therefore you don't want updates gobbling up all that. So really, a metered connection is only designed to be used as a temporary solution whilst you've not got Wi-Fi. But if you turn on metered connection from this network and internet here, it will think that you're connected to perhaps a mobile phone connection or a limited connection and therefore don't want the updates. Obviously, when you do want to resume the updates or you do go onto another network, say for instance another Wi-Fi network, then make sure you turn metered connection on straight away, because I believe it will reset this setting when you go to a new network. Now, if you want to block, say for instance, a single manual update, then you can do this. This is a tool that was launched by Microsoft, and it's unfortunately it has been retired, but it does still work at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste a link to this file in the description of this video, and it is actually downloaded from Microsoft's website, but it actually says here, it's when I've tried to download it in Edge, it says that it was blocked because it can harm your device. Well, if I right click on this here and left click keep, and then I can click open file, and what it does is it will actually run an app which allows you to show or hide updates. Now, this is a tool that's officially developed by Microsoft. It's still available on Microsoft's website, but they have tended to hide it because, as it says here, it says troubleshooters have moved and this tool will be retired. So I'm just going to click next here, and it's just detecting any problems that it might be able to find. Hopefully it won't find any particular problems, but it tries to find any problems that you might have with updates, and it tries to offer to fix them. If it can't, then you've got an option here, there you go, is to select hide updates. And here, say for instance, if there's an update waiting to come through that you want to hide it, you don't want it to come through automatically, you can tick the little box beside whatever update you don't want, click next, and there you go, it says resolving problems, and now you should never see this update again. But if you do want to unhide that update, then you can come back to this tool. Sorry, it's just come up and said that troubleshooting has completed and it's fixed that particular problem, so it's hidden the that update. But if I want to unhide that update anytime, if I want it to install, then I can go back to that and just go next from here, let it detect any problems, and then instead of going to hide updates, go to show hidden updates, and there you go, this is a list here of the updates that I've hidden. So any I want to unhide, I can just tick, click next, let it go through resolving problems, and it should confirm in the next couple of seconds that it has actually unhidden the update, and that will then come through and be installed on our system. There we are, it's confirmed it's fixed it, so it's unhidden it. So let's just click close there. And another way you can block updates, you can go to this website called Sordum, SORDUM.org, type that in your browser, in the address bar at the top of the screen, not the search bar in the middle of the screen, the address bar at the top, enter or return on your keyboard. If you've typed the address in your browser correctly, then you should see this. So consent or do not consent to the cookie notice. And what we're looking for, if we scroll down there, underneath our software, we should see somewhere in there, Windows Update Blocker. Left click once on that, scroll down again, and let's just go all the way down to the bottom here. There's a guide on how this works. And if we keep going down, there we go. We've got a little download button here. Now, don't be fooled by this download here. That's an advert. It's the black and white download just down there. Left click once on that. And if you've clicked the right download, then you should be at this page here, and it should automatically start downloading. And once it's downloaded, just click on open file and then click extract all just up there. Click extract and then double click WUB and then right click WB under X64 just as it's shown there, and left click run as administrator. When this comes up, click yes, and there you go. Pretty simple. We've got two options here, enable updates or disable updates. So I'm going to click disable updates, click on apply now. It's doing a few bits in the background, as you can see there. It said please wait, and now we've got the shield that's in red, and that means that the update should have been blocked. So let's just come out of this and let's just check the updates. Go to settings and then to Windows Update just in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, and then check for updates. Let's just see, it says it's checking for updates, but there you go. error encountered. There were some problems installing updates, but we'll try again later. If you keep seeing this and want to search the web or contact support for more information, this may help. So that's telling us basically that Windows updates have been disabled. That's why we've got an error there. But if we want to enable the Windows updates again, let's just go back. I'm going to go back to my yellow folder just at the bottom of the screen, go into downloads. Find the WUB just there, the one without the zip through the middle. Double left click that, double left click WUB, and then right click WUB_X64, and then left click run as administrator. Click yes when this comes up, and then all we got to do is click enable updates, click apply now, give it a few seconds, and there we go. We've got the shield back, and what we can do is we can just go back into Windows updates and just check, see if they're working. So I've gone into settings, click on Windows Update and click retry, and then it's checking for updates again, and hopefully in a few seconds, if it finds any updates, it'll download them, but if it doesn't, it will tell us that we're all up to date. And there you go, it says you're up to date. So Windows updates are back on. There is a preview update down there, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. So finally, a good thing to do is to tidy up the stuff that we've downloaded. So I'm just going to go into my yellow folder down there, go into downloads, and if you didn't hide any updates, then it's okay to get rid of this WS or WU show hide. If you did hide updates and you think you might want to unhide them later on, then perhaps keep that somewhere safe, just in case Microsoft do remove that download from the website. But this Windows update blocker, if you've unblocked your updates, then again, you can delete these two files, these two yellow folders. If you've left your updates blocked, then you can delete the yellow folder with the little zip going through it. That's fine to delete. Get rid of that, but do make sure that you keep this one here so that when the time's right, you can unblock your updates. As I say, don't keep them blocked for too long if you can help it, because they do not only provide feature updates, new things on your computer, but they also provide great security too. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, if you found it helpful, then consider hitting that thanks button and making a donation to this channel. Or if you're looking for a VPN or want to have a look through my Amazon shop, or looking for a Fire TV stick, Fire TV cube, or Firestick accessories, then have a look in the description down below. We've got loads of great links down there for you. Buying, subscribing and donating really does help support this channel. It helps me to be able to dedicate more time to spend researching and bringing you these great videos. And whilst you're at my YouTube channel, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos for you right here, right now, covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money. And whilst you're looking through my videos, if you do see anything you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might be interested in, then please don't forget to share these videos on your social media timelines. If you want to hit me up on X, formerly known as Twitter, then my channel is at CWTEK. Or if you want to have a look at my website, the website is cwtek.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon.